around football a little bit because he did our, charted things for
yeah, he wants to be involved.
Whatever, he wants to be around a little bit. So
we need those guys.
Yep. That helps. Yep.
Who's ushering tonight? Joel, one of them? Oh, Jeremy.
Jeremy's down here.
It's the same people, isn't it? You're lucky.
You only get one usher.
Oh, really?
And he knew he's stuff. I mean, I think on these kind of nights, Dan and Joe are both going to be here probably or whatever. I mean, so whichever one's not officially on, the other one's here.
What do you get paid to do that? Like $20?
Ushering? Yeah. 30 or 35. Oh, good. I bumped it when I was AD. He said enough. It was $8 an hour. Shit. Again,
that was from 1983.
And I had to go through hoop after hoop to get it bumped.
I was involved with that. Staff sub at 12, $8 an hour.
Central Conference game between Plymouth Panthers and the Kewaskum Indians. I'm Dale Grano, Scott Richards, Matt Kwiatkowski on the camera, and Scoops tonight. Should be a good matchup. You got two of the teams eager to finish in the top 3 or 4 in the conference. Yep. And Plymouth has got a little payback since Kewaskum beat them twice last year.
Well, and last year it was a shock. This year, Kewaskum actually was one of the teams potentially picked to win the conference. Now, the way things are going, it doesn't look like they're there, but they're a good team. They've got 3 kids that lead them in scoring. Zach Bang leads, Brandon Thal leads them at 14-5. Zach Bain, a sophomore, at 13, and Ryan Cook, a senior, at 10-4. The Panthers come in, so Kewaskum 6-5, 1-1 in conference. Panthers are 4-4, 1-1 in conference. Panthers leading scorer Jack Jaquad at 13-4. Next is Caden Schultz, freshman, at 12-8. Jordan Smith, both Jaquad and Schmidt are juniors. Jordan Schmidt 11-8, and Andrew Miller at 10-1. Dylan Sauce just over 7. Marco Troca round out the top 7 scorers.
Yeah, the Panthers have you've got 4 guys averaging in double figures. And on any given night, any of the 4 could go off for 20. And give whoever's got the hottest hand, but they've got they've been able to spread that scoring around pretty well this year, and they've done well offensively. They're averaging 65, 70 points a game at least. So.
Yeah, and if you look at Plymouth stats, nothing steps out as bad, and they've lost close games, other than Schwabenon being about 13 or 14.
Yep.
But other than that, they've been in ball games. They've had a good schedule.
Well, they played a good, difficult non-conference schedule, as you said. Beat a decent Germantown team who's a big Division I school. Played Appleton West, played West De Pere, played Ashwaubenon. And
they played at West De Pere and at Ashwaubenon. West De Pere was there, but they played at Ashwaubenon and at Appleton West. So, yeah, they've played some good competition. So Jake Watt's going to jump against Bain, junior versus a sophomore.
All right, we're off here, and the Panthers control the tip. Sass, Miller, Schmidt, Jake Watt, and Caden Schultz, your starting 5 for the Panthers.
3 kids with a lot of experience Must have been
Ball
tipped.
tipped out of bounds, Panther ball.
3 kids for Kewaskum. Thal, Bain, and Cook all started last year.
Yep.
For the Panthers, you've got really nobody that, well, Jake would start at the end of the year.
End of the year, Jake Watt played a lot at the end, middle to the end of the year. Jordan Schmidt played a little bit.
Yep.
Obviously, Caden Schultz is a freshman, so he wasn't playing last year. Andrew Miller, that's kind of a spark plug.
Yep.
He's going to be a high energy guy. There's steal by Caden Schultz. Going to take it in for the first bucket of the game.
And that's one of the problems that Kewaskum has. They lost their point guard last year. Landon Daniel takes over as a point guard, and he's played there on the JV team. And sometimes the kid that could play it is Bain, the kid with the ball right now.
Nice move on the baseline by Bain there.
Interesting. You got Jake Watt now listed as a top 30 junior, and Zach Bain is a top 50 sophomore in the state.
Just a sophomore, right? Yep.
According to Mark Miller.
And you got Caden Schultz, who's as a freshman is on the watch list, so to speak, already. Yep. So got some good ball players on the court tonight. Andrew Miller a little out of control, but it's going to get bailed out, and foul is going to be on Bain.
Andrew Miller can give you a lot of energy. The problem is
he's a little bit too the energizer bunny, but once in a while goes a little haywire, as you say.
Well, if he can throttle it a
got to
little
keep
bit.
under control. Yep, he does give energy. There's no doubt about that. Jordan Schmidt for 3 from the baseline. Looked like one of my shots. Try to bank it in. Yep.
No, you wouldn't hit even that.
Okay.
Schmidt leads them in three-point percentage.
Well, they've got like 4 guys that have 40% or better, from three-point land. So, like I said, they're offensively they've been really doing well this year. Panthers. Yeah, their 4-4 record is a little deceiving with the competition they've played. Coleman Thal with a nice back down move though. Big 6'5" kid. Big 6'5" senior gives the Indians a 4-2 lead. Sass over to Miller. Schmidt. All 2 minutes gone by here.
They got a space. Right now, if you have a guy in a post, when they've double low, they're going to set a back screen. But otherwise that kid can collapse too much.
Schultz with the take. Kick out. Jake Watt for 3. Nope. Coleman Thal with the board.
Jake's three-point shooting, he can shoot it, but his percentage right now is not good.
Here come the Indians up 4-2. Daniel over to Coleman Thal. Gambino. Ryan Cook, who is the quarterback in the football team. Cook, nice little dribble hesitation. Can't get it to go, though. Jake Watt the board. Schmidt on the drive, takes it in on Bain. Can't get it to go, and Schmidt's going to get the foul that you see way too often.
That's generally not where you want to get one.
No,
80 feet away.
Foul after a missed shot, foul on the rebound, yep. First team foul for the Panthers. Almost 3 minutes gone by.
The Panthers have a lot more depth than Kewaskum. It's early in the game, 15 minutes left to go in the first half. They can wear this team out a little bit because Kewaskum does not have much depth.
The Panthers not afraid to go 9 and 10 deep here on any of the first 8 games of the year, that's for sure. Bain, nice little 15-foot fadeaway.
Step back jumper from the baseline is tough to defend. He was actually well defended.
6-2 lead. Caden Schultz trying to come back with the other way, and he does. Little 10-footer gets it to go. 6-4 Indians.
Schmidt on Bain, pretty good matchup. Jordan is taking on anybody he could all year. He'll defend outside, inside, does a good job.
Bain, 6'5", 6'6", lanky sophomore kid, yeah. Good matchup, him and Schmidt, that's for sure. There, Jake Watt's going to get that little touch foul, 25 feet from the basket. But
not that this is uncommon anymore, but Bain, school choiced in from West Bend.
Okay.
Nice kid, I've met him. My grandson's a sophomore in Kewaskum, so they've chummed around a little bit.
6-4 Indians, about 4 minutes gone by. Coleman Thal. He had a big game last year here against the Panthers. Yeah. The Indians beat the Panthers both games last year, so the Panthers looking to exact a little revenge here.
Good defense by Dylan Sauce on Cook.
Blumenthal to take, overlay. He's got his own board, though. Just a battler inside there, boy. That's just hard work.
He's a quick jumper.
Yep.
You know, there's kids that can jump high. He gets up quickly. And they've been getting hammered already on the boards a little bit.
Yep. Kane Schultz going one-on-one against Daniel, and it's going to be the foul on Daniel on the bump before the shot. Be the second team foul on the Indians.
Marco Trolka into the ball game for Jordan Schmidt.
Miller, nice little reverse move. Boy, that's a nice little move by Andrew Miller.
He used up all the moves on that,
Yep.
baby.
Makes it 8-6. Blumenthal gives off to Bain. Puts on the line, I think, for 2, but misses it anyway. Back come the Panthers, looking to tie or take the lead or the big one. Miller on the drive, just blows past Landon Daniel on that one.
Right, he did. That's a
Ties this
matchup.
game up at 8.
That's a matchup you can play with, I think.
There's Miller again, deflecting the ball. As we said, he's going to be all over the place. Tom Blod, 24, Alex Ames, 11, in for the Panthers.
Two different type of players. Ames working hard, moving around. Blod a little more, off the ball.
Yep. Ames, a little bit of a distributor out there. Looks that way more than scoring, that's for sure. Good defense by the Panthers there. Come back the other way. Ames. Jaquad on top. Couple nice moves there, just left it a little bit short.
This I think the way this game is going to be all night.
Well, all the games so far for the Panthers have been good, entertaining games, that's for sure. They play hard, shoot the ball fairly well, Cook long 3, no good.
Well, that
Score
was
some points.
With the team they had last year, Cook didn't have to handle the ball much at all.
I don't know, it's travel. You got rid of the ball. I'm not quite sure.
Referee just called a travel.
Yep.
Either it was a foul or they hit the ball.
Right. Yeah. I was say the ball got hit and ball got changed. Yeah. That shouldn't have been a travel, I don't think. But of course, in the game we had 2 of those the other night in the game where they didn't call the travel, and they probably should have been when the ball was never left the shooter's hand.
Yeah.
Should have been either a jump ball or a travel, and they called neither. Yep. So either way, they all even out in the end.
Yeah. And you're right. It's just sometimes you get the call and sometimes you don't.
Yep. Any good coach will tell you it's not one call that makes a difference in a game. That's for sure.
No.
When there's so many things that go on in a 36-minute high school game here. 11.5 to go here in the first half. Panthers and the Indians tied at 8. Bain, pull up long 2, no good. Here's Coleman Thal, and we're going to get Ames for the foul, I think, here.
Okay, the ball didn't go up, which would indicate that Ames' hand was on top of the ball. You give Alex a lot of credit on that one. Just walk away.
So first free throws of the night for Coleman Thal.
This program is brought to you by the backers, our Plymouth Community TV 14 sponsor team. We're proud to have backers. We invite you to become a member, and we'll spread the word about your fine business or organization and help support the youth in this community. Contact Scott at 889-1819 or Ginny at 933-3382.
Good on 1 out of 2. Gives the Indians a 9-8 lead. Quickly up ahead to Blod. Schultz back out to Schroka. Ames going to launch a 3. Got it. Yeah, and he's one that's shooting over 40%. He just hasn't shot that many, but he can do it. It's the Panthers lead, 8-11-9.
One of the games here, he wasn't sure he was supposed to shoot. Waited about 5 seconds, he buried one.
Yep.
Little run and jump. Oh, Cook will shoot that.
Long 3. No good. And Schroka can't quite corral it in. The Indian ball on the baseline. Andrew Miller back in. Jake Shutter, 5, is on the floor for the Panthers as well.
Got 30-second timeout. Well, we have a 30-second timeout. Miller and Belton Incorporated, Hillendale Road, the county corner of 67 and PP. Tackle that tough and compacted end of the driveway snow with a Simplicity single-stage snow thrower featuring the Snow Shredder Serrated Auger. Available at Miller & Belt, multiple serrated surfaces provide advanced ice chopping and snow clearing to help you take charge of your driveway this winter. We may not have a lot of snow now, but
well, they're just showing how we've only had 7-8 inches or whatever, but expect about 40 before we're done here. Yep,
right.
No more. Yep.
Plus, with the Simplicity Snow Thrower, you have a self-propelled auger drive system that clears down to the pavement. Little operator effort. Best of both worlds. Get a Simplicity Snow Thrower and get serious about shredding some snow. Visit Miller & Belt today. Tommy Miller took over for his dad. Been in the Miller name for a long time.
10:47 to go. Panthers up 11-9. Coleman-Thal takes it in, overlays it a little bit. Panthers come back the other way. Tom Blod drive. Marco baseline. Back to Blod. Long two was no good.
You know, you look down to see, right, he looked to see where he was on the line, did the right thing, though.
Yep.
He would have traveled if he'd have tried to back up. Nice cut.
Daniel finds Cook. Back to Coleman-Thal. And he's now looking. Andrew Miller with the pick and the lay-in. 13-9 Panthers. Bain on top. Troke on him. Oop, that might have been a little travel. Here's Cook. Ames all over him. Nice dribble.
Nice play by Cook.
Stop there by.
Well defended. Well defended. Just a good play by Cook.
Good defense. Yep, that was a good play by him. That's right. 13-11. Troka back out to Miller. Going to launch a three. Nope. Bain on the rebound. Indians looking to tie or take the lead with the long ball. Daniel. Gambino, no good. Back. Panthers, good hands. Jake Shutter going for the dunk and doesn't get it, though. Let Panthers regain control.
Gave it a shot.
Yep.
Miller right by him again.
Yep.
They get him on the top of the key and they clear out. I don't think they have anybody that can guard him.
8 points already for Andrew Miller. 8 of the 15. Panthers up 15-11. Cook off to Daniel. Blod on defense. They're going to call Blod on a little push here. Yep. In for the Panthers will be Jake Watt, Schmidt, Schultz, and Sass all coming back in. .8:44 to go. Panthers up 15-11. Bain skip pass to Daniel. Cook back out to Bain.
Good recovery, good help defense by the Panthers.
Bain takes it in and scores. 15-13. Panthers back quick. Schultz on top. Sasson drive. That's going to be a foul on Gambino. Freshman. Number 11.
Neither team really uses a post player. You know, get that inside-out touch. Panthers try to penetrate a little bit, and that's okay.
Andrew Miller gave up fast up to three. Jake Watt baseline. And we're going to call a jump ball on that one. There we go. That'll be Indian ball on the possession change. Under 8 minutes to go, 15-13. Panthers by 2. Bain. Cook, Daniel, Bain. Good ball movement.
Good defense.
Oh. The sauce might have got him in the chops a little bit there, but they got away with it. Coleman Thull. There's Andrew Miller anticipating the pass. Good job, yep.
You know, that's that defensive back in him. Just reading the floor a little bit, looking for the pass.
Yep.
You don't steal the ball from the player. Very rarely in any basketball, you steal it on the pass.
Yep.
And he did a good job before. We stole it on a player on that one, but this time he almost had it.
Inbound with Coleman Thull. 7.5 to go, 15-13. Beam, gonna lay it in. Nope, called the charge. Kind of a late call, but they call the charge on Bame. That's going to be 2 on him.
Well, he certainly wasn't sure what to call.
No, yep.
To me, that's a no call.
Yep. Yeah, I assumed it was going to be a no call because the ball was going through the hoop before he decided to call it. So that's a tough one for Kewaskum. That's 2 on Bame. So we'll see what they do with him here.
Like you said, they even out.
Good defense. Turnover Panthers. On the floor for the Panthers, Schultz, Sass, Schmidt, Jaquan, and Miller, the starting 5. Out there with 7 minutes or so to go here. He's going to get that call right back. Oh, he's going to go to the line for 2.
Tell you what, with 2 fouls with 7 minutes to go in the first half, that's a little bit of an interesting move.
It was, yep.
The Paddock Club and Elkhart Lake, where Chef Lynn Chisholm celebrates the bounty from local farmers using old world techniques by making artisanal handmade pasta, bread, house smoked meats, sandwiches, and much more. Wednesday and Thursdays, try multiple dishes at reasonable prices with their small plate specials, still offering the regular menu. Open Wednesday through Saturday with dinner being served at the bar, dining room, or contactless takeout beginning at 4:30. Comfort food made with love for you and your family.
Bame no good on the first one. Gets this one, though. Cut it to a 1-point game. 15-14 Panthers. 7 minutes to go, first half. Schultz out to Troka.
I tell you, Kewaskum has done a good job of packing. Oh,
Schultz saw an opening there.
Schultz, he should be
that
going
is
to
3
the
on
line.
Bame. There you go. He got his 3rd, yep.
You know what? You have to be smarter than that if you're Zach Bame. While Schultz goes to the line, Plymouth Furniture, located on Eastern Avenue, Plymouth, has over 40 mattress styles on display. From Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, and Stearns & Foster, Plymouth Furniture has the largest selection of furniture and mattresses in the area with an amazing selection of sofas, recliners, lift chairs, lodge furnitures, and much more. Furniture for every room in the house. Visit the back of the store to find the area's largest clearance center, Plymouth Furniture.
Schultz gets 1 out of 2, and they're keeping Bame in there with his 3 fouls here in the first half. I would think the Panthers will try to exploit that a little bit on the offensive end.
Well, to me, it makes no sense.
Here's Coleman Thull. Backing down. Doesn't get the roll, but Bame gets a tip in there. 16 all. We're tied with 6.5 to go. We'll see if they attack number 23 here with the 3 fouls. And both teams with 5 team fouls. Schultz back out to Bod. Troka, yep, right around Bame.
Yeah,
he's pretty limited on what he can do defensively, that's for sure. He certainly can't pick up that 4th foul here in the first half. 18-16 Panthers. Here's Bame on offense. Coleman Thull. Backing down. Jaquan went for the steal, didn't get it, but Thull's going to get the rebound, foul on the rebound. Panthers will be shooting the bonus in the next one. That's a 6-team foul on the Indians. 18-16 Plymouth. Jaquan backs down on Bame, misses the shot though from about 10 feet.
Both teams are a little bit of cold shooting. Both teams playing pretty good defense.
Yeah, Kewaskum's had some, a couple higher scoring games, but they've had a couple really low scoring games. Yep.
They had a run there. They scored 29 and 24, and one of them was against Berlin, who.
Yep. But they are patient on offense. I mean, they do a lot of passing. Thal takes it to the hoop here, does not get it to go.
He is not a good three-point shooter. He's like 4 for 13 or 4 for 18 on the season. 4 for 18, I think.
Shulka along 2, that's no good. And it's not Marco's strength either. I think he's more of a dribble driver.
Yeah.
And inside, yep. I don't think they want him shooting from way out there.
He's physical. He's a physical player.
He's a physical guy that you want playing in 15 feet in. Bame wraparound pass. Kick, three-pointer by Daniels, no good. Coach Schultz is going to take a 30-second timeout here at 4:04 to go. Panthers up by 2.
And while Coach Schultz takes the timeout, we'll give you a message from 20/20 Visions. They have been dedicated to the eye care needs of their patients for over 20 years. They're committed to providing the best care possible for all their patients. Isn't it time for your checkup? Call 20/20 Visions today at 893-EYES to schedule your appointment. Be wise. Take care of your eyes. Tita's Piggly Wiggly. It's that time of year. It's tailgate time. Tita's Piggly Wiggly with stores located in Plymouth, Howards Grove, and Sheboygan is your one-stop shop for all your party needs. Our deli department has a variety of subs, party trays, and homemade signature salads. Don't forget the fresh baked hard rolls. Remember, shop the pig and save. Go Panthers.
All right, 18-16, Panthers by 2. And the ball, Jake Shutter, 5 back in the game for the Panthers. Jake Watt, corner. Shutter. Jake Watt on the drive. No good. Andrew Miller battling.
There was
Ryan
a case
Cook comes
where
out of there with it.
Cook, all he has to do is slide over. He tried to block Jake Watt's shot. Number 2. That's where players, some guys will take them, some guys won't.
Jake Watt got the steal. And a dunk. 2016, Panthers by 4. Ties their biggest lead of the night. 3:20 to go. Alex Ames going to check back in for the Panthers. There's a travel by Landon Daniel. Kewaskum, a young team, though. Cook and Coleman Thal, 2 seniors on the team. Not 2 important players, but
they've got a couple. You're right. They're young. They don't have a lot going for them. They have Chase Cook, Ryan's younger brother, up as a freshman.
Ames looking at that 3 again. Hit one earlier. Jake Watt's going to shoot a 3. Left it short. Ames the offensive board. Under 3 minutes to go here. Panthers up by 4. Tom Baud's going to fire a 3. No good. Ames again with the offensive rebound. Miller, kick out Shutter. Jake Watt passed up the 3 this time.
Well, he's got.
Baseline Shutter. And the foul. Jake Shutter to the hoop. Gets the bucket and the foul.
That was a foolish move to leave him in the ballgame.
Yep.
I was just sitting here. There's under 3 minutes. Do what you can to get him out on that last timeout. That's when you could have gotten him out. That was a foolish
yeah, I can't understand, especially with,
Right.
Now you're down to a couple minutes left, to have him still out there, but now he's got 4, And none of them were questionable fouls by any means. I mean, they're all fouls.
The charge down here was.
Yeah, that one was right.
But the rest of them weren't.
The last 2, though. So now he's going to sit with 4. Arguably the best player from their team. Oh, the Panthers with that 6-point lead.
Schutz did a great job of drawing the foul.
And that's his game. He's got to be an inside player too.
And you know what? And he knows what he is. That makes him valuable. He knows his game.
Coleman Thal backs down, overlays. He's been in good position a number of times here. He just hasn't been able to finish. Panthers by 6.
What was it last night? They were 1 for 30 at one time in the Bucks game.
Yep. Andrew Miller, another guy's dribble take.
It reminded me of the old Cozy Bar team.
Yep. Tom Blod. Steal back to the Indians, though, as he tries to save it. Panthers' biggest lead of the game up by 8 here, 24-16.
Number 11, only a freshman. So they got two freshmen.
Yep.
2 freshmen. Half
the game for the Panthers. Caden Schultz back in. Tanner Schultz, number 3, is in. And Marco Troka. Minute 30 to go. Panthers with that 8-point lead.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, they've had looks that they haven't been able to hit.
Coleman Thal back out.
Step back.
Elliott Camp, number 10, on the shot, no good. Marco, take, back to Schultz, Tanner Schultz. Caden Schultz down the shutter. Under a minute to go. Panthers up 8. Caden Schultz going to fire from about 18. It's good.
So it was 18-16, and the Panthers have outscored Kewaskum 8-0.
Yep, an 8-0 run here. Another 3 by Kep, no good. Caden Schultz on the rebound. Panthers already with a double-digit lead, looking to expand upon that here yet in the last 30 seconds. Troka. Caden Schultz for 3, no good. Shutter's got the offensive board, though. Tanner Schultz for 3, no good. Caden Schultz, the offensive board. Ames for 3, no good. And again, the Panthers have the rebound. 7 seconds to go. 4 offensive rebounds for the Panthers. Troka for 3, no good. And we're going to get the foul on Tanner Schultz here. That's only the 6th, so no shooting yet.
Well, the Kewaskum looks deflated.
Right, they sure do. Yep, absolutely. With Boehm out of there now, what was a tight competitive situation here early on. The launch, no good. Going to bring us to halftime. Your score at half, Panthers 26, Kewaskum 16. We'll be back in a couple of minutes with second half action. All right, we're back for second half action. Panthers with the 10-point lead here over the Kewaskum Indians, 26-16. And again, part of the equation here is one of the better players for Kewaskum. Sophomore forward Zach Bame's got four first half fouls, so we'll see how they handle that situation here in the second half.
We sat here as coaches wondering, there was one that you'd say, well, could have gone either way, but the other ones, there wasn't a question. But if he's your second leading scorer, you're probably best all-around player.
Yep.
You want to try to save him. At the time, they were down by 2. I know Coach Gruber probably felt he just didn't want the game to get out of hand.
Right. I think he figured his only chance of winning was to keep him in there, to keep this thing close going into halftime. So they said they play a lot of lower-scoring games.
Timeout with 3 minutes to go. And that, to me, would have been the time. And then shortly thereafter, Plymouth did a good job getting them in foul trouble then.
Well, and he's out there starting the second half here with his 4. Both teams with their starting lineups out there. For the Panthers, it's Caden Schultz. Kewaskum going a little zone here, huh?
Yeah, they did that with us last year, and we struggled with it at times. I thought we might see it a little bit more. 1-3-1.
Jaquad takes it in, scores right away. 28-16, Panthers. Foul's going to be on Jordan Schmidt. That's going to be his third. He's only Panther with more than 1. Yep.
So they got Bain on the point, and now they switch it over to Daniels.
Oscar's been stuck on 16 for about 5 or 6 minutes here.
Well, apparently they've decided to call her pretty tight to start the second half.
Jaquad gets a little pushing foul. His second foul. Yeah, we're less than a minute in. The Panthers pick up a couple of fouls early on here.
So Schmidt with 3 and Jaquad with 2 now.
Coleman-Thal. He's got 5 points. Bame's got 9. That's basically all the scoring for the Indians. And Bame shoots a 3, no good. Jaquad with the rebound. Miller and Schultz playing catch on the top.
Usually your guy at the top is not directed to come that far over in that. See, he's so far over he can't get. He's hustling. Good ball movement by the Panthers.
Sauce for 3 off Andrew Miller, though, with the offensive rebound. He's taking it up no matter what. And Bame comes out of there with it this time.
Well, that's a good
Aaron
job.
pass up ahead, though, attempting to hit Gambino.
If you're on the wing in the break, you go. You don't stand. You don't.
28-16, Panthers by 12. Almost 2 minutes gone by here in the second half. Jaquad leans into Coleman-Thal, gets the hoop to go. Panthers up 14, biggest lead of the night. Here comes Daniel. Caden Schultz on him. Cook for 3, short. Caden Schultz with the rebound. Dribbles into Ryan Cook, who gets the steal. Off to Bame, overlays. George Schmidt on a rebound. Panthers got the numbers. Jaquad, they're going to call him for an offensive foul here.
So Jaquad and
It's going to be 3 also. Yep, he and Schmidt both with 3. So the Panthers got their own little bit of trouble going here.
The Panthers lineup can handle foul trouble better than Kewaskum's.
Yep.
That's 3 quick fouls on Plymouth to start the second half.
Panthers with 3 team fouls over here. 3.5 minutes gone by here. Caden Schultz with the steal and the lay-in. Schultz at 9 points on the night now. Panthers have doubled them up, 32-16. Again, Indians have not scored for about 8 minutes until Thal takes it in there now. That'll be the first basket for the Indians in the last few minutes. I'd say probably about an 8-minute drought going toward the first half even. 32-18, Panthers still with that 14-point lead. Caden Schultz with a long three. No good. Coleman Thal with the board. Ryan Cook off to Coleman Thal. Alex Ames, number 11, getting ready to come back in the game the way it looks. Shot no good. Panthers come out of there with it. Sauce, baseline drive, takes it in. The foul is going to be on Cook.
First foul on Kewaskum.
2 shots coming up for Dylan Sauce.
I said at the end of the half, it seemed like when Bain got number 4, the air went out of the balloon a little bit for Kewaskum.
Sure did. Yep.
Not that they're not trying at all, but
Marco Troca back in the game for the Panthers. Schmidt going to come out. He's got his 3 fouls. Sauce hits 2 out of 2. Panthers back up to 16 on the lead.
Dylan Sauce. And Barry Dole is on the season, he was 8 of 15. He's now 10 of 17. You have a timeout, and will we have a timeout? I think Kewaskum called it. PJ Campbell's at the depot. It's a casual dining experience in a historic train depot converted into a restaurant. Join our family and enjoy comfort food, which includes steaks, ribs, sandwiches, and German favorites. They offer something for everyone, and don't forget the big pretzel and baked French onion soup. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 4 o'clock each day. Meyer Motors, Plaza Lane on the east side of Plymouth. It offers certified service sales and parts and emissions testing. We also purchase vehicles privately for cash. We have a wide variety of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Meyer Motors has been doing business right here in Plymouth since 1926. We pride ourselves on customer service with a touch of hometown comfort. Visit us online at gomeyermotors.com and review our inventory, service parts. Get to know us and connect with us on social. Search Meyer Motors on Instagram and Facebook. Follow for important updates and occasional giveaways. A small town dealership with big town service. We look forward to seeing you soon.
14-15 to go here in the ballgame. Panthers with that 34-18 lead on the floor for the Panthers. Caden Schultz, number 2. Andrew Miller, 21. Alex Ames, 11. Jake Shutter, 5. Marco Troca, 32. Panthers going a little full-court press here. Ames going to give Cook a little bit of defensive work here. Into Coleman Thal. And going to get Jake Shutter with the body foul on that one.
Again, I remember both games last year. He was really effective inside. Yep. Now, the Panthers collapsed, did a really good job, but was able to get up a shot and
big, strong, 6'5" kid. You know, I mean, I would think that part of the game plan would be to go in there. Yep.
Waldo State Bank, Depot Road in beautiful, Depot Street in beautiful downtown Waldo. Local, independent like you. Waldo State Bank, serving the community since 1913. Check us out at Waldo State Bank. Member FDIC, you can get great service. Stop and see Tom Ryle and the group.
Coleman Thal hits them both, makes it a 34-20 ball game. A little more than 4 minutes gone by here in the second half. Schultz hands it off to Ames. Skip to Miller.
Basically, a 1-3-1 is a set of triangles. And you try to keep the ball out of the corner. Now they have Thal down low. That's the chaser. So that's a little bit interesting, but no, they got to do it what they think they can do it with.
Yep. Schultz on top.
Well, it has slowed the Panthers up a little bit, that's for sure.
It's going to be a foul on the Indians here. Going to be their second team foul. It goes on Cook. Tom Blod in the game for the Panthers, number 24. Tom Blod to inbound. Troka, left hand, no good. Kemp with the rebound.
That was a little wild. So what they've done with that 1-3-1, if nothing else, they've slowed the game down and protected Bain a little bit. I think having him, that's a good pass. A little hot to handle for Charlie Gambino, only a freshman.
It's deflected off Tom Blod, they say. Yeah. I'm not quite sure he touched it, but.
Well, I know Gambino touched it. I can't tell if he touched it first or last.
And it's going to stay Indian ball. Yep. Yeah, I think I'd go inside to him on every possession now. And nothing else, you get a double team and he can get the layoff after Gambino. Yep. 34-22. 4 straight here for the Indians. Shutter inside. Nope. Going to get Gambino with the foul.
I tell you what, when we talk about it's been the way they've called it pretty much the same way the whole game. Well,
I think that one's a foul. It's just a matter of which one you want to call it on. I think two guys that could get that one. Be on 10, number 10, Kemp. Kemp's going to come out of the game the way it looks here, limping a little bit.
I think he looked like he landed around his kneecap.
Landon Daniel back in, number 0 for the Indians. 34-22, Panthers. Jake Shutter takes it in, trying to draw the foul, didn't get the call.
That one would have been one that I think might have been called.
Bame takes it in and got a chance for the three-point play the old-fashioned way.
You know, he's a pretty good basketball player.
Yeah, he sure is, yeah.
He handles it pretty well. He's got length and size. Body hasn't filled out yet. That goes to shoot. He's only going to shoot one.
Bame looking to complete the three-point play. And does. That's 7 straight points here by the Indians. Have cut that 16-point lead down to 9. 34-25. Shutter, nice pass to Troka. Troka can't get the goal, though. $12 minutes to go in the ball game. Again, Indians have made a little run here. Bame thought about taking it in. Can't afford to get that charge, and he didn't. Then he got the basket.
Well, Schultz thinking about a timeout. They've cut it from 16 to 7.
Yep, 9 straight here for the Indians. 34-27.
That 1-3-1 is giving us a little bit of trouble. Ball has got to move a little bit quicker. You can get a little. What you don't want to do is your wing players to drift in. Stay outside the three-point line.
Sauce throws it away.
And try not to make an errant pass.
Yep. We got Schmidt, Jake Watt, Sauce, and Caden Schultz coming back in the game here. But yeah, that zone is throwing the Panthers off a little bit here, that's for sure.
Well, when they switched Bain to the top, a 6'5", 6'6" kid, it made a big difference.
Three-pointer by Gambino is good. 4-point game, 12 straight for the Indians. 12-0 run in the last 3 or 4 minutes. Panthers got to look to score from somebody here. It is Schmidt underneath from Jake Watt. Nope, can't get the goal. Miller to Jake Watt. Lost it out of bounds. Has the Indian ball. The old momentum has shifted here in the last 4 minutes. Back to the Indians, and they're within 4.
Well, they've had some looks.
Yeah, Panthers have missed a few too many of the easier ones underneath, right? Cook on top.
And the life is back in the old Kewaskum Indians, a little more pep in their step.
Yep. Cook to Bame. Bame takes to the hoop and scores.
And Andrew Miller twisted his ankle on the way back.
16-point lead is down to 2. 14 straight by the Indians here.
We haven't scored.
34-32 game with 10:19 to go.
But you can score with American Senior Benefits. Ryan Riley and Kristen Heidemann, if you're retiring and eligible for Medicare, turning 65, or just curious to find out if your plan is the right one for you, American Senior Benefits is there to help. Ryan Riley and Kristen Heidemann are experienced in providing personalized services to explain and guide you through the Medicare process and provide you through a free needs analysis. With options available at the lowest cost for the best health care, contact Ryan at 207-0731 or Kristen at 920-207-8037. Set up an appointment at your home or in their office. American Senior Benefits, they're here to help. The Van Horn Group VH Cars has grown to 14 locations and 17 dealerships statewide in Wisconsin and Iowa, offering customers thousands of vehicles to choose from with a simple click of the button at vanhornauto.com. What really makes them outstanding is their service departments. Choosing Van Horn gets you more than just a car. Their technicians are the best under the hood, and there when you need them. Van Horn, family-born, employee-owned. Well,
yeah, we got a ball game here now, Scout. 10:19 to go, 34-32.
Easy enough to say, but the Panthers just need a bucket, any kind of bucket. So, they either screen the guy in the low post. They're struggling with this big time.
Jaquat, 12-footer, in and out. And they've had a couple like that, too. They just cannot get the ball to fall right now. Kewaskum with a chance to tie or take the lead. Under 10 minutes to go. There's Andrew Miller with good hands. Knocks it away. Panthers coming back with it.
All right.
Jaquat. Ooh, nice little pass to Schmidt. In. Can't get it to go, though. The Panthers have missed about, they're pulling to Toronto now. They got to be close to 13 or 14 missed shots in a row here.
Well, and a little pump fake maybe would help in that, but it's easier to say when you're sitting up here.
Coleman Thal on top. Takes Jaquat down low and scores. We're tied. They've come all the way back from 16 straight. And a turnover. Cook with it.
And a lot of Matador
Cook,
defense.
Pull up 3, no good. Jaquat, board off to Schmidt.
Kick it. There you go. Look inside.
Sass going to let the three-pointer fire and got it. Dylan Sass.
Any old bucket
gets
will
the Panthers off the snide. About a 6-minute drought. Panthers go back up by those 3, 37-34. Bame's going to fire a 3. That's going to be short. Miller pulls down the rebound. Sass going to fire another one. Nope, this one's off. Caden Schultz with the board, though. Panthers put back. Back up by 5.
Well, good recovery by the Panthers.
Amino throws it away. So the Panthers have reversed things here. Picked up 5 straight, looking to expand on that 5-point lead now.
So the bucket by Sass and a rebound bucket by Schultz after the scored 16 zip. Looked like it was done.
Caden Schultz for 3, got it. Just like that, the Panthers come back with 8 of their own. Get half of that 16-point lead back. They're up 42-34. You knew the lid was going to come off the basket eventually. There's Bame. Takes it in. He's got 18 of the 36.
Nice,
He's got half their points tonight.
Nice pass from Cook to Bain.
6-point game again.
Oh, tough pass.
Blumenthal with the block.
Schultze for another.
Kate Schultz for another 3. Yep. Nope. Ames, another rebound. Sauce, no good. Ames, another rebound.
Yeah, that's just a hustle by Alex Ames.
Schultz, 3, no. So Alex Ames gives you smallest guy in the court, but he's going to get some rebounds. He battles. Bame for 3, no good.
He didn't get shoulders squared at all on that.
Kate Schultz comes away with it.
This is more the Panthers' game now here, though.
Yep, this is what they like to play. Yep, absolutely. Sauce hits the 3. Yeah, that's what I mean. They've been scoring and 70-plus points a game because they're able to get it going quick. Nope, they're going to get Sauce with the foul here. But that 3 puts the Panthers back up by 9 here, 45-36, 6:15 to go.
The Panthers got them playing their tempo. Kewaskum, in my opinion, started to settle for some shots. They've been going to the basket and doing well. But the Panthers get back up by 9. Back and forth. Bank first. We believe in building relationships and creating a better banking experience for our customers. We know our customers by name and make decisions locally, not out of state. We are advocates of the customers we serve, and our team of bankers enjoys helping people achieve their goals by providing personalized customer service and value-driven financial solutions. Call or stop by one of our offices to learn why it's different at First. Bank First. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. First horn, it means we got a couple seconds and we're back at it.
So the Panthers appear to have weathered the storm. 16-point run by the Indians. The Panthers have come back, taking it back to a 9-point game here. The Indian ball, 6:15 to go. Yeah, I mean, the Panthers want to be able to get the ball up court, a couple of good passes, get a shot off because they're quick with passing game.
And you know what?
Indians try to slow it down.
When I said I think Kewaskum set a little bit, I also got to remember you had freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and a couple seniors. They got themselves back in the game. Obviously, they're the good call by Coach Gruber. They went to that 1-3-1 zone and especially when they put Bain at the top.
Coleman-Thal down low, and Jaquat's going to get his 4th.
That's a big foul. And while Coleman-Thal goes to the line, Plymouth Glass, East Main Street in Plymouth, is family-run business honored to serve the people of our community. At Plymouth Glass, we offer a wide variety of services, including standard and custom shower enclosures, aluminum storefront window and doors, safety glass, glass tabletops, thermal pane replacement, anything to do with window, door, cabinet, we can do it. Stopping at Plymouth Glass, we're ready to handle all of your glass needs. As always, we really appreciate the support of our backers and sponsors, supporting the youth and community, and getting advertising bang for your buck as well.
Coleman-Thal hits 1 out of 2, makes it an 8-point game, 45-37. Cade Schultz taking it all the way down, and he's going to get called for an offensive foul. Eighth team foul on the Panthers, but no shooting on the offensive foul. Good defense there by Dylan Sauce.
They don't do a lot with their press break at all. But if they can get in.
Cook gets around Schultz.
Down by.
Panthers by 8, 5.5 to go. Nice little reverse move there by Gambino. 6-point game, 45-39.
Gambino's not a bad player.
Yep.
Like I say, they're young.
And freshman, yeah. Overlay by the Panthers, coming back the other way.
Beautiful give and go, just didn't finish it.
Yeah, Gambino for a freshman, he's got a little,
doing all right.
Physicality to him already too. Yeah. Bame on top, under 5 to go.
Can cut it to 4 or even 3, or they can throw it away.
Gambino for 3, no good.
And Bain darn near got
Bain
number
over
5.
the top, yeah.
That's just not using your head. But, again, they're kids. Miller and Belt Incorporated, Hillendale Road. Check out their Simplicity Snow Thrower, Snow Shredder. If you need one, pick one up.
Caden Schultz, Shutter, Marco Troca, Andrew Miller, Alex Ames on the floor for the Panthers. Bame, no good for about 18.
Needs a...
Panthers up by 6. Schultz back out to Ames. Troca.
And what you've seen tonight, with the Panthers is you don't know who's going to give them that little burst off the bench. Ames is giving them some good stuff. Shutter did.
Troca, no good with the left hand. Under 4 minutes to go. Panthers with that 6-point lead, 45-39. We're going to see Schmidt and Jaquad both come back in the game here the way it looks. With the next dead ball.
Yeah, we got to travel.
Yep.
Wade called, but he called at the Paddock Club in Lake Street in Elkhart Lake with wonderful homemade food. Comfort food made with love for you and your family. The Plymouth Furniture for furniture in every room in the house. Go to Plymouth Furniture on Eastern Avenue in Plymouth.
Ames bringing up for the Panthers over Schmidt. 3:40 to go. Panthers by 6. Caden Schultz, kick out Jaquad, shoots a 3, no good. Once again, Ames with a tip, back to Miller.
You're right, he changed it.
Yep. Andrew Miller gets the rebound basket then, but again, Alex Ames tipped it to him.
20/20 Vision's Dr. Sharon Roberts and Brad Wickland for all your eye care needs. Pizza's Piggly Wig on Eastern Avenue. Check out their deli for all your party needs. PJ Campbell's at the Depot. Comfort food. Don't forget the big pretzel, something for everyone. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 4 o'clock.
Miller completes the 3-point play the old-fashioned way, puts the Panthers back up 9 with 3.5 to go. Coleman Thal, nice move, left it a little short. Bame with the follow-up. 48-41. Schultz back out to Schmidt. Ames spins it around to Jaquad. Steal by Landon Daniel. Kewaskum chance to cut into that lead again. Bame on top. Coleman Thal. 17-footer is good. Gets the bounce. 48-43. 5-point game.
Yeah, we always talk about it's 2 possessions now. Panthers take care of the ball, take good shots.
And another turnover. Two straight turnovers here by the Panthers. But Kewaskum gives it back to us. I think we got a guy cramping here. Yep.
I think he landed on his knee. Okay, while there's a little break in the action, Meyer Motors, Plaza Lane, offers certified service, sales, parts, and emissions testing. Meyer Motors has been doing business right here in Plymouth since 1926. Check them out. Waldo State Bank on Depot Street in Waldo. Local independent like you, Waldo State Bank serving the community since 1913. Member FDIC. They can handle all your banking needs. American Senior Benefits with Ryan Riley and Kristen Heidemann. They can handle if you're retiring and eligible for Medicare, turning 65 or just curious. Let them help you out with a plan that's right for you. They can help you in your home or in the office. American Senior Benefits. The Van Horn Group. Car buying doesn't have to be a hassle. At Van Horn, it's easy as click of the button. Find what they have online, everything you need, you can ask for, and they'll deliver it if you'd like. Van Horn, family born, employee owned. Bank First, Eastern Avenue. At Bank First, they take great pride in providing and supporting our community, and believe me, they do. Check out the Bank First, equal housing lender. Plymouth Glass. East Main Street, kitty corner from library for all your glass, window, door, anything with glass or screens needs.
All right, 2:51 to go. Panthers up 5, 48-43, and they've got the ball.
I don't know if Schultz, they're checking out. They're checking his ankle a little bit. Don't know. I thought he maybe came down on his kneecap.
Yeah, Yoshi's good hands with Yoshi Ono, our trainer.
Oh, you can't get better than Yosh. We've been very fortunate here at Plymouth with the trainers that have been able to help us and service us.
Panthers working around. Oop, Ames touched it last. Yep. That's just a reflex. Reflex to try to reach out and get it, and that's, you had those reflexes once.
Usually when somebody's passing a hot dog.
2.5 to go. Panthers by 5. Again, early in the second half, we didn't think we'd be looking at this close a game probably. But the Indians have hung tough. Thal takes it in, down to 3.
There was no help defense there at all. None.
48-45.
And this is the time when your defense has to be on its game.
Jaquan on top. Sauce.
Tough shot.
Sauce got the roll.
Down.
Dylan Sauce.
Boy, that was a tough shot. Dylan Sauce, a little jump stop.
Yep.
Tough play.
Under 2 minutes to go. Panthers back up by 5, 50-45. Cook over to Gambino. Cook thought about the 3, pull up 18-footer, no good.
Oh,
yeah, Bame again got away with one maybe, and Thau hits a 3. Coleman Thau at 3. It's a 2-point game. Scott, 50-48. Minute and a half to go.
But you have the ball. When you got the ball, they can't score.
That's right.
Now, who's going to be the take charge
James
player?
James Naismith teach you that?
Huh?
Did Naismith teach you that?
You know, yeah, he did. I knew him personally.
Yeah. Oh, that's personal. That's intentional. Yep. I think that's a good call. Yep. I mean, he just reached out and grabbed him. So that's going to be 2 shots plus the ball. Yep.
Get him off the line. It can't be on the line.
Yep. Nope, I think that's a good call, especially with a guy going up for a basket.
Right.
You know,
well,
I mean,
and
now the coach just got a technical. And now all of a sudden this game has gotten away from Kewaskum.
This is how the wheels fall off.
Yep, a two-point game. 2-point game.
They lost
gone astray.
Early in the year, they lost at Sheboygan South with that situation. Now, Anton's been good. He's played well. He's a nice player.
Yep.
You know, you can always go over. You can go and talk to the official. That's not a problem. He didn't do anything wrong. That's unusual for their coach. He's a pretty mild-mannered guy. So Sauce has 2 shots, and then he'll shoot. And then they'll shoot the technicals, and then the Panthers will get the ball back.
Yep. Got a 30-second timeout here first because I think he wants to talk to the other official here. This is a timeout more about the coach talking to the official than it is about anything else. But,
well, maybe
and just to settle everything down a little bit, yep.
But you're right there. Within 2 points, you get an intentional foul. And I just had looked down in a second to see some of the stats for late in the game, who you want to shoot free throws. And you caught it. It's just, you know, you can go up and make a hard foul if you don't swing at the guy.
Yeah, but he reached out with both hands to grab. I mean, that's as an old official, I think that's an easy call, and especially with the shooter going up to the basket. Right. I mean, now he's a vulnerable shooter. I mean, that's if he's doing that 50 feet from the basket, well, you probably don't get the intentional foul. But with him going up for the shot,
and we've seen
I think that's an easy call.
Mistakes.
Yep.
Because they make them where they get paid a lot of money.
Yep.
You see them there too. So.
Yep.
So Sauce will shoot 2, then they'll shoot 2 from technical on the coach.
And then they get the ball back.
And they get the ball back. So
2-point game could go to a 6-point game with the ball.
Or 9.
Yep. Yeah.
I don't want to go back to 2008 when Kewaskum had an 8-point game, or Kewaskum Waupun.
Sauce gets 1 out of 2 for his. Jordan Schmidt's going to
shoots
come.
a technical, so
those
only
two.
down by 3. The worst it could be is 5 after this, but they get the ball and up by 5. They can sit on it for a while.
Schmidt misses the first one, though. Well, it's not going to be quite as painful for Kewaskum as
Jeremy
could have
Schmidt.
been.
Boy, I tell you, Jeremy Ross quickly on the ball.
You know, he doesn't move bad for a guy who's in his 40s. You know, he's old. Schmidt and Sauce both hit 1 out of 2, so it's a 4-point game. But Panthers maintain possession. That's the big difference.
2-possession game. So who's going to take charge? Just be careful with the ball. Make them.
Got a minute to go. And Andrew Miller's going to the line. Shoot a bonus here now.
Andrew Miller is 9 for 16 from the free throw line. He's 10 for 22 from the 3-point line.
Again, this is a regular bonus yet. And he's got the first one. Makes it a 5-point game. Exactly 1 minute to go.
I didn't think they had a foul that quick, but everybody does things differently.
So the Panthers end up scoring 4 points on that possession. Makes it a 6-point game, 54-48. Daniel, there's Cook. Boehm with that on top. Taking to the hoop, going to get a foul call and can't get the basket to go, though. Jordan Schmitz picks up his 4th.
So you got Schmidt and Jake Wett both with 4.
47 seconds left here. Boehm, chance to cut it back to 4. Gets the first one to go. Boehm, second one good. 54-50. Panthers got to take care of the ball here now.
Tell you, Bain and Thal have done their job for Kewaskum. Cook has 2 points. Oh.
Daniel's going to get the foul here.
Alex Ames.
Ames to shoot. Still bonus yet, regular bonus yet.
Now switch over defense, offense. I'll bet Jake Watt and Schmidt will come out. Okay, right now it's a 2-possession game. Well, it can still be 2-possession game if he hits them both. Double bonus.
Ames, no good. Bame's got it. Kewaskum chance to cut it to 2 or 1 here.
It was only regular bonus.
Cook for 3, no good. Ames got it, and the foul is going to be called on Daniel. 24.3 to go.
Bonus.
Ames will get 2 this time, though.
Well, what looked like a blowout.
Yep.
Game.
Well, I say give Kewaskum a lot of credit. Yeah, I mean, they looked
did.
dead in the water at the 15-minute mark here, the second half, and they, came back and had the ball with a 2-point game and had the ball.
Yeah.
And things went awry a little bit here, but still, we missed the first free throw here again.
And they had other chances, but they obviously again they had a intentional foul and a technical. And fortunately for Kewaskum, Plymouth only made 2 of the 4 free throws. So, looking at
Kewaskum takes the time, but their final timeout. If that comes down to where they score with less than 5 seconds left, we don't have to inbound the ball, right? So,
the next home game here, the Panthers. Wapana's at Plymouth Thursday for the boys. Wapana's at Plymouth Thursday the 12th, and for the girls, Wapana's at Plymouth Friday night the 13th.
Yep, a couple home games next week, 12th and 13th. Both teams are playing at home. The girls they have Waupun next Friday.
Yeah.
Yep. So I mean that's
last year's state
top
champ
teams in
by a lot.
Yep.
They lost a really Abby Aldensma was
Lost one really good player, but the Peterson girl, the junior, who's going to Marquette.
Going to Marquette.
And then the other Aldensma is.
And there's a third one.
Yeah, getting some small D1 looks too. So yeah, I mean, when they came in and played the girls last year, that was quite the clinic. I mean, they were such a good team. Boys trying to finish one off here tonight. They're up 4, 24.3 to go. Ames hits a second of 2. Back to that 5-point lead. Okay, back to Cook. Cook for 3. No good. Miller's got the rebound.
2 possession, but this possession is going to be about it.
And you get the foul called here, but Panthers are in good shape now. 6.8 seconds left. They're up 5. Andrew Miller going to the line for 2. Kewaskum can't call a timeout, so we could just let them go in for a layup and call it a night if we want to.
Well, they don't have a timeout, even if Kewaskum, if they miss and they score,
so
game's going to run out.
Yep, it's going to run out. So Panthers are going to get out of here with a win. Improve to 5-4 on the season, be 2-1 in ECC play. Miller hits the first.
But it was again, this one looked like it was going out of hand, and Kewaskum dug back in, changed their defense. The Panthers went back up, went back and forth.
Yeah, we just went through a 6-minute stretch here where we could not get the lid off the basket. Boehm makes the 3 at the end, but again, the Panthers just let it run out. That's going to be the ball game. Hard-fought battle for the Panthers tonight. They defeat the Kewaskum Indians 56-53. For Matt Kaskowski on the camera, Scott Richards, I'm Gail Grahn. We'll see you next time on Plymouth Panther Basketball.